Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go? Down to go, come on. That's where you wanna go. Don't get away from it all. Down to go, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna. Hello, and welcome to another haul video. I don't know why I'm in such a weird energy today, but here we are. Just got back from my Thanksgiving dinner with my family. It was delicious. So I went to pick up my brother from his college the other day and drove past the city and thought, well, let's stop at some value villages because that's what I do. And made some pretty good finds. Starting with Night Shift by Stephen King. My King collection is like this friggin' close to being complete. This shelf goes from top to bottom. I got 60 plus Stephen King books, some duplicates in there, some short story collections, and I've got like 5 or 6 more books until I own everything Stephen King has ever published. And if anyone out there has an illustrated copy of Song of Susanna, please send it to me because I'm desperate for that, by the way. But we've got Night Shift in the meantime. It has this cover, and I know that they've released every King book with this kind of cover, and I don't like when a shelf is uniform throughout. I want to see publication history, different graphic design choices, different print sizes. I think a shelf like this that's diverse is so much more beautiful than a shelf that's consistent throughout and just so bleh, right? King has character, and that's what I want to see. So I'm glad I just own one of these, and not every King book I own is in this condition. They did have a newer Night Shift that fit with the modern printings where Stephen King's name was like that, but I thought the cover was so lazy and weak on it, and this one's got a pretty cool look instead, so I went with this one. Next up, we have the Death Note books number 1 and 2, which I picked up at Value Village. Again, everything here is a Value Village find, by the way. So these are almost mint condition, great finds. These weren't even on my radar to read, and then I just saw them in the bookstore and thought, hey, those look cool. And I've heard great things about the show, and I know nothing about it other than the loose plot of this death demon god thing has a book that a kid comes into possession of, and he can kill people at will with it. So I'm really excited to learn more about the Death Note universe and get into these whenever I can. I have got lit a fire, which I bought at Value Village for like $3.99. So I haven't checked yet to see if this is a valuable printing. I'm going to assume it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not because they already have the other books' names in here, which means the other books were already published at the time, so this is not very valuable. Point is, I only thrift Harry Potter books because I refuse to give J.K. Rowling any money. I believe to do so is an unethical choice because it tells her, hey, transphobia is okay. We'll give you money anyway. Absolutely not. J.K. Rowling, you're a piece of shit. But I thrifted the books. No money goes into her pocket. And yeah, I really love the cover design of this. It fits with all the rest of the books in the series. Pretty good condition, but I got a different book that's better condition. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And this cover opens to reveal a full image, that's always great. I mean, just take a look at that. That is so freaking cool. We've got Voldemort on one side, Harry on the other side. And it doesn't fit in with the other Harry Potter books, like by having like the color bars here and here. But I do love this painting and the kind of the mural aspect of it. Really interesting textured paper. But yeah, I think these are a really cool and unique edition, thrifted as well. And yeah, great condition. And without the cover, we have this really nice yellow and quilted texture. That's great, actually, a nice little touch, the quilted texture here. I don't know if you can really see it in the light, but yeah. And last but not least, before we get into the bonus books I'm going to show off, H.G. Wells, Collector's Book of Science Fiction. Near mint condition. This is a collection of H.G. Wells science fiction pieces. Includes full-length novels such as The War of the Worlds, First Men in the Moon, When the Sleeper Wakes, and a collection of short stories as well. But my favorite thing about this is every page we get stunning full illustrations from the original publications from the magazines that H.G. Wells' works were published in. So that is a great, great feature. I'm not actually looking at these pages. I'm just hoping there is illustrations on the pages. Thank God there is. So yeah, it's really nice. And the cover, classic sci-fi. The spine really pops out on the shelf. I love that as well. But yeah, you got this spaceship with lasers going off in the back. And I really like bold cover choices like this that pop off the shelf. For example, Leviathan Wakes. I love this cover so much, and like the bright pink with against the light blue just pops right off the page. And you've got this kind of, you can't really make it out, just shapes and geometric kind of harsh edges that look futuristic and space-like. It's like almost a classic homage to this. So I love when things just pop right off the cover. And on the inside of this, we reveal it was also a gift. Happy birthday, Dan. Enjoy the book. With lots of love, Mom and Dad, June 17th, 2005. Dan, thanks for the book. Now, I don't have any patrons on Patreon yet, but I know we're going to get there soon because I just launched my Patreon, and it has tons of exclusive content, such as behind the scenes, updates on what I'm currently working on. You can contribute creatively with your ideas to the channel. I flub my words on that. Contribute creatively to the channel with ideas and communicate with me one-on-one messaging. And I do early videos for lighter hauls that are not big enough for their own video, such as this. Black Prism and Lonesome Cowboy. Pick these up at a very small independent bookstore. Let me talk about Black Prism first. The first book in the Lightbringer series, I know nothing about it. I know nothing about most of the books I pick up. They've just been highly recommended and highly talked about. Daniel Green seems to think it's decent enough, so I trust him as a reviewer. I think his tastes are pretty on par with mine. So yeah, I went in and I just rolled with it, and I snagged this book for like $2.99. And as I was on my way out, I'm on that Western kick because of Dark Tower with the Gunslinger and all that stuff. For 99 cents, Lonesome Cowboy by John Reese. The story of a born loser who finally has to saddle up and become a man to avenge a family and rescue a woman from the clutches of a gang. I've read the first 10 pages. It's pretty terribly written, but the story is interesting enough. It's kind of fun, and this cover just really struck me. For 99 cents, I mean, come on. Like, it's just that classical Western pocketbook. So I thought, hey, why not pick it up? So, a short little video today. Before I sign off, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you like what I do here and you want to help me grow, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really do love comments. I answer every single one, and I try to get a good dialogue going with you and hear from you guys, and I love connecting with you. And if you really want to support the channel and see the production value up and see more content coming out at a higher pace, consider becoming a patron. Consider becoming a patron on Patreon. That's a mouthful and a half. And you'll have access to more content that is exclusive for you guys, the patrons. And also, it'll help me out the production value. I'm thinking of getting some lights back here and a new microphone so I can do audiobook readings and video essays and stuff of the sort. So if you like what I do here, please see the description below and click on the link and see if there's an option that's right for you. We have lots of different price tiers and price ranges for anyone considering supporting the channel financially on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.